Hey y'all. Hey everybody. Let me see. Hey Kels. Hey baby. Jasmine plus three. Hey Lynn, Risa, Talibra, Cece, Camilla, Ani. Hey everybody. I know it's been a couple days since I've been live, and y'all, it's been a lot going on, and it just really hasn't been too much new. I feel like going on. I always tell you guys that like I just hate going live about the same things, and I really haven't been like all tuned in with what's been going on, and and I was gonna do a video today. I was just like, you know what? Instead of having to get on live, because I just feel like talking makes me more sicker. So I was just like, you know what? Let me just do a video and post that up, but I feel like I just been, doing too many videos and not, lives, giving you guys some updates and just what's been going on with me. So I said, I'm just gonna come on here and you know, do a little quick live, y'all. This is gonna be a very quick live. I always tell you guys that, but literally I'm really trying to not make this no more than like 30 minutes, because there's really not, y'all know, there's not really too much going on anyway. I said, hi Cece, how you feeling today? Still sick? Girl, I'm still so sick. I literally just did an ER trip about a day or two ago, and it's just I'm already on my second ER trip so far of this pregnancy, and I know I have a probably about what the hell was that? I know I probably have about five more to go, probably. I mean, I know on my first trimesters of my pregnancies, y'all, I literally am not exaggerating. I don't make no less than 10 ER trips. So I know I still have a few to go, but I'm at least feeling better today to get up and at least talk to you guys, and do this little short reaction on Liv's live last night. Hey Life of Yelly, hey Coco, hey Asia, hey Love. I haven't seen you over here before. Thanks for coming over. Kels, sweetheart, hey Love, hey Kayla. Cooking dinner here at 6 in the evening here. 6 in the evening, girl. It's 12 noon here. Oh, Kels, I hope you get better, baby. Yeah, I know you had COVID. Are you still getting better from COVID? Did you just get it, or are you getting over it? Thank you, Kels. Hey, Mickey. Hey, little mama dog. Thank you, Kels. Y'all are so sweet. Yeah, I definitely just been laying in bed, taking it easy. It's 10 a.m. there. Yeah, it's 6 o'clock in the evening. But I think Camilla lives in. I could have sworn I heard her say she lives in Australia or something like that. Oh, thank you, Camilla. Yeah, cause I was actually so fortunate this time around. I didn't get the no smell, no taste. Oh my God, when I had it last time, I mean, I literally could not smell a whole sewage, a whole football field of sewage. I probably couldn't have smelled. Literally, I could not smell, taste. I had a headache, constantly just tired. This time around, I literally felt like I would have never known I had COVID if I didn't go to the ER, and they tested me for it when I went in, but it was crazy. But I hope you feel better, love. Rona is no joke. I'm just getting over it. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's bad out there. I know the counts out here for COVID is going down, and I'm pretty sure by the time like spring or summer comes, I'm pretty sure, well, it'll be a lot less COVID, and we'll be kind of out of the whole COVID thing once summer comes around. And I'm so glad, cuz I can't do the mask stuff and the It's just it's too hot, especially in summertime. I mean, I wear makeup, so it's like, I hate it. Um, I'm just have I been vaccinated? No. And I don't really plan to get vaccinated. I mean, I know it's, something you should do, but especially, being pregnant right now, I definitely won't be getting it. And I probably won't be getting it after unless like I kind of had to, but I don't know. I'm still iffy about it. So, yes, it makes you so tired. Yeah. I'm tired anyway, but yeah, especially that it just makes you, it just drains you. Um, Yeah, Mickey, yeah. It's everybody's own personal preference. I have people in my family that, got vaccinated and all that, but I just yeah, it's not, I just don't feel like it's something necessary for me to get unless like I had to or there was a reason to. I'm like one of those people that don't like taking medicine. I don't like getting, unnecessary vaccine shots if I don't have to. um I'm like to just do everything natural and just, self heal and do everything that way. Like I literally even hated getting my kids vaccinated. I didn't want to be one of those moms who like, no, I'm not having my kids vaccinated. I don't I wasn't that type. My kids are vaccinated. They don't get flu shots, but they are vaccinated. But I just like, I'm just so skeptical. I've heard so many stories of um vaccinations, and it's I know it could go both ways for anybody. It's one of those things, a hit or miss, and that's why I'm not really. When I went to L&D and they offered me an antibody treatment and I took it. I want anything to make sure if I get it again it's never that bad because I was down bad. Yeah. Oh yeah, I feel you. I definitely feel you with that, Ani. Hey Dovely, hey baby. We in Texas and Texas doesn't care. What girl, I bet. I heard a couple things about Texas. They don't be caring about stuff. My 11-year-old only had COVID here 1 year ago. I was so sad for her. I slept beside her. I never get it. I'm very chronically ill, but happy I didn't get it. But body will not make it if I get this. Yeah, yeah. It's unfortunate that some people that do get it don't come out of it, but um, that's why I guess it would be, especially for the people that can't handle it, will probably want to get vaccinated versus people who, I usually take sickness, good. I usually can heal and self heal, naturally heal, but I know some people it's just that's not possible. My boss was vaccinated and caught for a second and third time after. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard that. Once they find a cure for cancer, then I'll trust them vaccines. Exactly, Kels. Exactly. I just you can I'll never understand how they can come up with a cure for everything but cancer. And, I truly believe that, they make so much money off of cancer that, they just uh that's why they don't make a cure for it. And I did hear what's his name? Was it Dr. Sebi or somebody? It was a black dude, an older black dude, and he had I heard that he had found the cure for cancer. And I don't know, I just that just cancer is one of the number one things that take people. And you would think that they would find, we're in 2022 now, that they would have a cure for cancer. I don't understand it. I never will understand that. I don't even want to, because that's just that's terrible. Yes, they do. Hey Noel, hey baby. Yeah, I thought, I don't know. I don't know if it was HIV or cancer. It's one of the two. Um He did, but we'll never know about it, unfortunately. Yes. Cancer, along with diabetes and heart disease, is way too profitable for the medical industry to occur. Oh, yeah, exactly, Ani. And that's what I said. I mean, they just make way too much money off of it for them to ever be pressed to find a cure for it. And there probably is a cure for it out there. I've heard that, you know, the celebrities and the billionaires and the millionaires of the world gets, those access to those cures for those type things. And us people who, do, day-to-day life, we have to pay out. I mean, I never understand that, how billionaires can get access to things, like that, when they have the money too. I don't know. It's so weird. And I feel so bad for people, that die of cancer, that, there probably is a cure out there, but, this world is so money hungry and greedy that, people rather see people die. Um, he said mucus is the root of all illness. Yeah, and I will say that's what I had with I will say that's what I had with COVID. That was my only symptom. I had so much excessive mucus built up in me. It was like, and I just, it was, I don't want to be too like TMI, but yeah, that was my main and only side effect of COVID, was just very severe amounts of mucus built up. Terrible. I tested positive Friday. I started feeling better yesterday, and this headache and my sense of taste is still going. Yeah, Jasmine plus three. I hope you get better, B. Like Magic Johnson, he's definitely been cured of HIV. Yeah. Oh yeah. Billionaires are the ones creating the medicines they concoct. Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's just. Hey Nicole E. Yes, they let you die if you don't have money or good insurance, flat out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and I've even heard a thing, y'all, it's so crazy, but I've even heard a thing, like, even down to the children vaccinations. Like, I've heard that if you have Medicaid, or I heard if you have like Medicaid, or, whatever, um versus like a good private insurance. I heard that they even, give the kids different vaccines for what insurance you have. Even in the hospital, like, the treatment is different based off what insurance you have. People don't think those type things happen, but they do. You are judged off of your insurance in hospitals. Your kids are in doctors. It's a thing. Um, Kel's vaccines gave my son autism. I will always believe that. Yeah, Kel's. I've heard it. I've heard those vaccines have given kids autism, and that's something for me that I was like so petrified of. I've heard big time that vaccines do cause autism in children, and that was one of the main reasons, like, I was so against vaccines for my kids, because it's just like I did not, you just don't know the outcome. You don't know what could happen. Things like that do happen every day, believe it or not. And people think they don't, but it does. And so sad. Yeah, Nipsey Hussle was actually putting together a documentary about Dr. Sebi before he was killed. Yep, I heard of that. I got access to better doctors when I started working for the post office and had to pay more. That's not right. It isn't right. It is not right. A lot of stuff happens in the medical field that people don't know about, that don't believe that would really go on, but it does. I mean, just like the treatment of black women versus regular, white women during childbirth. I mean, we've all heard that black women are more at risk for, childbirth. I mean, dying during childbirth than any other race of women. And, like I said, like, does that stuff does, it does, there's, I'll never forget the last story I heard of it. It was this younger girl in New York. They basically like had ignored her high blood pressure, ignored all signs of, she had to have the baby. They kept sending her home, and eventually, she went in and y'all, I'll look up the story and I'll share it on the community post so you guys can see it. But it was such a sad story. She was a young mother. I think she was like 22, around that age. Vaccines do not cause autism. There is no correlation for that. Also, there is no cure for HIV. I don't know. Yeah, I've definitely heard it's a contributing factor, but yeah, I'm not saying that that's 100% sure. Allegedly, that's what I heard. Um, all right, Noel, bye, baby. I've experienced how vaccines changed my kid firsthand. Wow, Kels, sis, that's a hard situation. Did you ever contact the doctors about it, or maybe ask if? I mean, I know doctors will try to find any way out of saying that that's what it was, but um, you guys, I wanted to come on here. Before I get started, everybody hit the like button. Everybody subscribed if you haven't already. We did hit 2K. And I was gonna do a mod giveaway, and I was back and forth because I really feel like that's just not fair, to give just mods a giveaway, and not for everybody, because everybody has supported. So you guys comment down below what you guys want. Like, I don't know if I should just I'm not gonna do two giveaways. I really just wanted to do one, but you guys comment down below what you guys think I should do for everybody, or just mods. Uh yeah, I've been too sick to even think of what to do. I've been all over the place. It's a mess. Thank you guys. Yes, we hit 2K. Definitely did not think that I would hit 2K before the middle of the year. I thought, maybe more towards the middle of the year I would hit 2K, but y'all, we hit 2K. So thank you guys so much for supporting and always, showing up on my mods, everybody. I appreciate you all for, dealing with my inconsistencies and all, I thank you guys. Uh hey, kitten zombie, hey, love. Yeah, CC, yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. I did a subscriber giveaway last time. And I feel like I don't know. I'm gonna think. I'm gonna think above it, and I'm gonna post on my community post after this live, and then I don't know. But we're already 19 minutes in, and y'all, I'm gonna speak on this live situation for a few minutes, and then I'm gonna end the live because, um, yeah, I'm expecting a phone call, and sorry, y'all, I'm looking at the comments. Yeah, I have some stuff to do, and um, oh, that sandwich looks good. And my bad, y'all. So, anyways, I don't know if you guys had seen Liv's live last night. Like I said, I have not been keeping up with Liv, just off of the fact that I just, when I'm sick, I don't when I'm sick and not sick, period. I don't know, y'all don't want to keep hearing about me being sick. But that's one of the main reasons I have not just been worried about this girl's drama. And it's just been the same thing. And honestly, I thought by this point, we would get more of a hint that she is not pregnant, and which we have, but this girl is faithfully sticking to it, sticking to her story and basically is claiming yet again that she's pregnant. Now, last week, you guys know that she had put up the community post of the picture with the, Photoshop with the crop with the baby on top. And she claimed that she had the baby. I mean, in one of her recent lives, I think 2 lives back, she did say that the baby was in the other room sleeping, and that if you gave her 500 likes, that she would show the baby. And now she's claiming that she's still pregnant with the baby. So the trolling is so real with her, and like the fact that her loyalty gang is still riding with this story and not questioning anything, which I'm sure they are, but if people are still reaching out to her to, and this is another thing, I, I don't want to say it without saying my next sentence, but she did say yesterday that she did say yesterday that she made yet again another baby registry, and this time around she's not posting it publicly, that she wants people to inbox her if they wanted the baby registry. And nobody has posted the baby registry yet of showing anything. I mean, I'm sure, one troll reached out to her to get that baby registry to see what was on it. From what I seen when she got her gifts and all that, it had seemed to me like she got everything. I mean, she had a bassinet. I think the only thing left I heard was yeah, Ashley G, I did peep that. She said she could only accept gifts at that address for 2 more weeks. So yeah, I mean, and y'all did I don't know if y'all seen it, but she did post on her Instagram, her packing up the kids' stuff in boxes. So I don't know. I don't believe that she's moving. She did say that she signed another lease for another year. So I just don't think she's moving. I don't think she found a place that fast. But that did really make me wonder why she had said that she was only accepting gifts at the address for another 2 weeks. Now, we have not seen any of the gifts. Um, that's what I said, Kels. She did say that her baby daddy had a nursery over at his house. She said that he had all his own stuff over there, a whole room set up, everything ready. So, sis, what do you need more stuff for? Don't you have a mother or a sister that can help you? I mean, your mother is there for and helping with everything else. It seems like, giving you food in bed, making excuses for you, raising your kid, helping raise your kids for you, all this stuff. But your mother can't put out $200-300 for a car seat stroller combo. Sis, they cost no more than $200, and we know your cheap ass ain't getting no big shit for them. We know your ass ain't getting no big shit for them because you don't even buy big shit for the 3 kids that you have. Them kids don't get nothing but thrift store Salvation Army clothes and raw sneakers. So we know you're not going no big and luxury for this baby. So what do you need all this money for? Where did the $500 go that people had sent you for this baby? $500 is more than enough to get you the rest of the things that you needed for your baby on top of the gifts that were sent. I mean, she made 2 registries. What, this is her third, fourth registry, sis. What more do you need? What more are you fitting in that small ass apartment? Yeah, the apartment's got 3 bedrooms, but sis, it looks more like one, the size of it. I mean, how are you gonna have 4 kids in that small ass apartment? There's been no talk of a house. You're spending all this money on maintenance every 2 weeks. Hair, nails, eyebrows, coochie wax, lips plumped up, tattoos. But where's the talk of buying a house? At least rent a house, sis. You can't just be a boss out here and, you're not making boss moves. And what it seems to me, she's horrible with money. All her money goes to her self maintenance, fast food. There's no true adult investments with her. It's just little young girl, stuff that teenagers do when their parents give them money. Go get their nails done, their feet done, a tattoo. Sis, you got 4 kids and your main priority is going out and getting yourself all done up for what? You don't go anywhere. You don't have no man. And if you do have a man, sis, you're getting a D at home. Okay. Ain't no man taking you out, doing nothing with you, just getting some ass from you and leaving. So you're not getting taken out, flown out, nothing. So where why do you choose to spend your money the way you do with 4 kids and you're a single mother? Hey Judy, hey love. I mean, I thought us as mothers, we put our kids first. I mean, I am 24 years old and I will tell you guys, it's not even about being broke, just because, oh, well, I'd rather my kids have than me. It's not so much about a broke thing, but as an adult, you do have to manage bills, especially when you have children. You can't just be out just spending money just because you want to when you got kids. Sis, I wish I could go out and get me a ritual every 2 week, 1 week nail fill, eyebrows, coochie wax, tattoos, lip fillers, clothes, makeup. But no, I have kids. And if there's any extras, they will be going to my babies. And I'll get what's left. And I just feel like that's what it should be for any mother. You go without so your kids can get more. And it's not a broke thing to say. It's not nothing. It's just an automatic sacrifice that you make when you become a mother, when you choose to spread your legs and have babies. Not one, not two, not three, but you're allegedly expecting a fourth child. I put my nails on hold for a month because I have 2 trips coming up. She can't put her nails on hold to pay for a lawyer to save her kids. Sad. Yeah, it's just like you would think, all the extra money she's spending will be going to lawyers to get her kids back. Because from what I've seen, those kids are not coming back for a while. I definitely do not think those kids will be back for a while. If anything, I do think that they may be back to visit her in the summer for a couple weeks or more. But I do think they will be back with Gerard after, when school starts. I have a funny feeling that the kids will not be going back as soon as she thinks, as soon as, you know, we think. I do think that Gerard does have those kids. And she doesn't seem concerned about it. She's joking online about baby registries. She was speaking on, she said in the live, she started speaking about the baby kicking and saying that he kicks all the time and, rubbing her stomach. And, I heard from somebody comment like she was buttering up her subscribers so she could get more gifts. And it's just like, sis, can you show all the gifts off the registry that were just sent that were in your office? Can you show those gifts? Can you show that Cash App balance to show that it was spent at a baby, bye bye baby or a Target for those kids? Where is the proof already of the shit that people, all this stuff that people done bought you? There's no proof. And if people are still willing to send more on top of that, people are just so much more dumber than I really thought. I mean, who has that type money to just be throwing at some delusional psycho that won't even show? Yeah, sis, Kels, I was just about to say that. She won't even show an ultrasound picture. Like, how delusional are you to be sending people right registry links, and sis, you can't even come up with an ultrasound, an actual, no, like, no, nothing, like an actual stomach, a picture of baby kicks and a video of baby kicks in your stomach, like nothing. Like in all of 8 months, you could not come up with nothing, like not even an ultrasound. Now I'm pregnant, and and before y'all know, before I post some baby registry on here, it's just out of respect. When you ask people, or not ask people, even y'all, even if you told people, people offered, it doesn't matter. Best believe I will be showing y'all a little ultrasound picture on here, because what is the big deal? I can just scratch out my name and show the baby. I mean, why would I be letting people send baby things and I don't even have an ultrasound up? I mean, and it's not the fact that, oh, people think you're like living. It's not like that, but it's just out of respect. It is what it is. Um, You're asking people to spend their hard-earned money. Then, sis, can you at least show an ultrasound picture? Like, she's jumping back and forth saying she had the baby. Then she's still pregnant with the baby. Then she's my bad, y'all. I just choked on some apple juice. Like, can you hold on, y'all? Like, what's the big deal showing an ultrasound or give a date? Yeah, and like hasn't even gave a due date. Like, sis, we haven't even got a due date. Like, not nothing. Y'all remember when she first posted? And if y'all go back to that video, it was a video when she was at the OBGYN with her mom. And her mom was coming out to the car and she was showing an ultrasound picture, and the baby, looked no less than 12 weeks. The baby looked no less than 12 weeks, and she had claimed that she had just got out of the doctor's office with her mom, and she had an ultrasound picture physically in her hand that she showed, but she just blocked out. She just blocked out the date. So what was that? Yeah, no due date, no or anything. Like, but what was that about? Like, so and her mom had got in the car and her mom was sitting right next to her. So you mean to tell me that Stella just allows you to be this delusional right next to her? You're showing an ultrasound, allegedly you just got out of the OB office. And this was earlier in her pregnancy. This was not did not look like the baby already could be that big. I mean, I just no, the timing just does not add up. And yeah, and Nicole Ian, that's what people said. It it was a picture of Ryan that she's been showing Ryan's ultrasound because she just had Ryan 3 years ago. Shay, her sister is not pregnant. Raquel is not pregnant. We all know that Raquel is not pregnant. She was jumping on at the Sky Zone thing on Robin's birthday, and that was in October. Robin's birthday is in October. So Raquel's stomach was flat as ever. I don't know if anybody knows Raquel's social medias but I know for a fact Raquel is not pregnant. Raquel is not pregnant. All her kids, you can't tell me that's no. I don't believe it, and I don't even think that Raquel would even fall into something like that to allow her to use her baby's pictures for this sick lad like that. Raquel doesn't like to be involved with any of Liv's drama lies, and you can tell because we don't see Raquel. We never really have, even when she first did her YouTube or when she first moved back to Florida. I mean, we've never seen Raquel like that, and I just think that Raquel keeps a distance from her because she knows. My bad, y'all. She knows how Liv moves, and she doesn't want to have the same name that Liv has for herself on these YouTube streets. Yeah, her sister's not pregnant. But y'all, back to the whole ultrasound thing. I do remember when Liv showed the ultrasound picture in the car. To go back to we remember when she had the video film where she was in the hospital and the doctor was checking the baby's heartbeat. Like, sis, where is all this? Like, what? It's the craziest thing. It's almost like I don't even know. I try to piece it together, and for a while I was thinking, well, we all know that Liv needs a man, and she likes her D, and I thought, okay, well, if she wasn't pregnant, we would have seen a new man around by now. I mean, we haven't seen a new man since Zolo's left. And it's just odd for her because, we noticed she's been screwing around, but I just think this time that, she's just too. I don't know. I just that was my only question throughout this all. Like, where is her man? Like, we noticed she's not over there going without no D. I mean, we even seen in her recent vlog she pulled out a pack of condoms or whatever. So she's over there doing something, but she's not telling it all. I think she's being very secretive this time around with men, and just also, she should be, for the sake of her kids, because that's, part of the reason her kids got taken was because of the whole Zolo situation. Her putting it on YouTube for everybody to see, using that as evidence, giving, Gerard his evidence to use in court against her. But, I just sit here and think, like, sis, are you, it's just like, you're going to just keep milking people for money for, I mean, this baby, it just seems like she wasted no time in putting out a baby registry for this baby and scamming people. And I know some of the reactors, even myself, I've went back and forth thinking, like, is she pregnant? Is she not? It just, there's no way. I mean, with her being high on live, drinking, smoking, the baggie that was allegedly some coke in her bra. Um, she doesn't have pregnant ways. Her stomach is round 1 minute and it's a regular stomach the next. Just so many things, like, just surrounding, like, okay, well, is she not? And she loves the fact that people are giving her attention off of this, the wondering, the guessing. Like, I get these points where I think this is just because I'm like, I know I still don't have COVID, but I just still have so much, like, hold on, y'all, mucus built up. Um, she can't find one that actually wants to take her seriously. She probably is sleeping around. Oh yeah, and it's just like, she hasn't really spoken on the situation with her kids. Made up lies about that. Try to deflect, saying that her and she doesn't want the kids posted anymore. But that's besides the fact. I'm really trying to figure out how somebody could want to sacrifice their channel, like, and go out like this off of a fake ass pregnancy lie. Like, sis, why would you want to go out that way? Like, you've had plenty of time to tell people that this is a lie, that this is not real. And you still are asking for more, putting your hand out for more. And it's just like, for somebody as lazy as her, you would think that she would be on here really doing everything. I really, I don't know. I mean, I guess sis wants to work the 9 to 5, because if she still has a channel after April, I'm gonna just claim that these people are just, in a cult with this bitch. Cause it's just like, are y'all that damn dumb? She scammed you out of money, a whole pregnancy, 9 months, carried it out, and y'all are still supporting this girl. And this is why she keeps doing what she does, because the dummies, the loyalty gang dummies, keep making her feel like this is okay. This is not okay. You do not, okay, lie to people, but you're taking people's hard earned money too, sis. You can go to jail. And I hope she does go to jail behind this stuff, because it's sick, it's foul. And I didn't even buy her anything. And it seems like the people who didn't buy her anything are more pressed about it than the people who have. I mean, we're more mad about it, and we didn't even spend no money on nothing. Like, how are we more concerned and mad than the people who actually got her some stuff? Like, I will be on there demanding answer. Like, look, if you ain't telling, if you ain't coughing up a baby by April, your ass is getting sued, and I want my money back. I mean, the GoFundMe money that she scammed, the weight loss challenge money that she scammed. I mean, people talk about Jazzy, but this girl just be over here scamming just as much, and she's just as much devious with the scams. Now Jazzy has her own stuff over there where she's, I'm talking about just as far as scamming, you know? Like, why would you be willing to fumble a whole platform and people who support you for a couple dollars? Like, it's just weird. I don't, this girl, people also saw a vape in the live, and she said, "Oh yeah, well my mom does live here too." Like, sis, your mom does not vape. Your mom smokes crack and cigarettes, okay? Ain't no vapes. That girl don't look like she had, I'm not even say it, but uh-uh. Stella ain't doing no vape, okay? And you were vaping like hell with Zolo over there. So since we know that you're vape, okay, it was on your side of the bed. Okay, sis. She said her mom sleeps in bed with her. Like, sis, yeah, crack. Cause Stella looks like she did a few hit the Stella looks like she hit the pipe a few times back in the day. Like, sis, we're not gonna act like that crack struggle face. Sis definitely has the crack struggle face. And you ain't gonna tell me wrong. And her daughter is dipping into it just like she did, going on the same road she did. But Liv just uses that weight as a cover up for doing those drugs, saying, "Have you ever saw a fat crackhead?" Sis, stop. Just stop. Hey Mo, hey baby. She gets a lot of her doings from her mom. Her mom, I think there's a reason why she don't speak on her mom. She doesn't really speak on the childhood with her mom. I mean, she spoke on, her mom working and, raising her as a single mother, but I know there's some stuff with Stella, and there's a reason why Liv is the way she is. Yeah, that the weight is a cover up. Oh yeah, Kels, the weight is definitely a cover up, because there's definitely people who are bigger who do drugs, and it may not be, you know every day, every week, but sis, you are doing something. Okay, you're doing something. Thank you, Christine. I just got tongue tied. Thank you, Christine J. Thanks, love. So, I just wonder, by April, like, what is there to come, from this story? Like, is she gonna be canceled? Are people just gonna totally bypass this whole pregnancy lie and just move on? Is she gonna force people to just stop talking about it and say that she's never gonna address it? Or this girl really could pop out with a baby, but y'all know, I mean, we're 99% sure that there's no baby. And I'm sure the kids will be wondering, asking. I mean, I don't know if they'll be too busy with Gerard to even care, but she got the kids involved. She got Robin excited. Allegedly Robin went to the ultrasound with her to find out the baby's gender. She was even talking about saying that this is her easiest pregnancy so far, like mentally, saying that Robin was her worst. And it's just like, she had a grin on her face the whole entire time. She knows she's trolling. I mean, it was written all over her face. I mean, she laughs in her supporters' faces right after she asked for money. Like, how do you just laugh in your supporters' faces after just asking for money? And people, I bet you, were in that inbox asking for that link left and right, even after not even getting no explanation for what happened to that $500. Like, sis, we still want to know what the hell happened to that $500. Now, she did make a video and she said that her subscribers did fund a day out, and basically she was going to Ulta, she got her Starbucks, Cinnabon. She was going all these places. So, sis, is that where the 500 went? Or was that a troll, or was that for real, for real? And you just played up in your subscriber's face that like that? You must really think that we're dummies on here. Like, you literally can just play up in people's faces like that, and people are still gonna send you stuff. I mean, we've seen she did, and also too, she posted a picture at an OB office, and then people were saying that's no OB office. Like, y'all know, when you go to the OBGYN for pregnancy, they got the pregnancy chart, breastfeeding stuff, baby stuff, even regular stuff that people go to the OB for. At this point now, sis, everybody knows when you're 8, 9 months. I mean, you stay in the doctor. Your appointments go from what, every month to like every 2 weeks towards the end of your pregnancy. So we've not heard of going to no appointment. She didn't address the appointment she went to yesterday. The only thing she said that she was weighed yesterday and she wasn't going to tell anybody what her weight was. She didn't say anything about the baby, anything about his heartbeat, but the doctor said, and she still stuck with it and said that the doctors did tell her that her baby has Down syndrome, and that's all she said. Like, sis, what? Like, my mind goes crazy when I talk about this girl because it's just like so much back and forth lies and scamming. It's like, are you kidding me? Are you this in love with attention? Is this why you go around and sleep with so many men and, do what you do? That's why you couldn't keep your husband for more than a year because you love attention. You feed off of attention. Your whole life is attention. But this is not the type stuff you do for attention. This is sick. This is beyond sick. In that phase of pregnancy, when you be getting growth scans or non-stress tests, most vloggers talk about it. Well, yeah, I mean, I know I know if you're not like if you're not high risk or I mean and even like even when when you're overweight. Oh, thank you, Lynn. Thank you, baby. God, I love you so much, Lynn. You were so sweet. Thank you so much, baby. You were the sweetest, Lynn. Um, yeah, so we definitely love you more, Lynn. You're one of you may not have your and Lynn, what happened to you starting that channel? We were talking about you starting that channel, sis. I'm waiting on that channel because we love Lynn. We all love Lynn. If she can't afford to support a child, don't beg for gifts if it's your child. Yeah, but be quick to talk about Jazzy. Those shots at Jazzy. But sis, you're what are you doing? Cause you try to play out like you have all this money and you get all this maintenance. And when it comes to these kids and this baby, you don't got no money. None. Like none. And like I said, for 4 kids, sis, you should be looking at getting a house. Like all 4 kids. But anyways, the Down syndrome, she, like I said, through and through, she is going to stick with this. She is going to stick with this lie. I think even past April. And I think it's even more of a reason that, Gerard should bring up in court that this girl's delusional. She's mentally unstable. She should not have those kids until she can get right and come on here and like just be right, like not make up lies, not scam, not I mean, never heard of any woman focused on tattoos, weight loss, and coloring their hair a month before birth. Yeah, I mean, and then at that, like to top it all off, she got the face tattoo. Like, sis, who is getting tattoos while pregnant? Who is re-piercing their nose while they're pregnant? But I had totally lost my train of thought. But what I was saying about the high risk thing, like even if you're slightly overweight, like they like to bring you in towards the end of your pregnancy for weekly growth scans, like weekly scans to make sure the baby's okay. And I would think at her being over 400 pounds, like she will be in and out of the hospital right now. Allegedly, the baby has Down syndrome. She's overweight like hell. She's 30, 31. And I heard that they don't consider you high risk till 35 and up, but she's overweight. She is 31. She's allegedly pregnant with a Down syndrome baby. Like, sis, wouldn't you be in and out of the doctors at this point now? You're in your 8, 9 month. Oh yeah, Asia, she's definitely 400. I definitely And you know why I say she's 400? Because if y'all watch Nikocado, he is like at 350 right now, and she looks bigger than Nikocado. And I'm gonna just say she has to be 400. I mean, there's no way that she's any less. I'm gonna just say 350. She's no less than 350. Okay, I'm gonna just say that she may be. I don't know, but even if she's less than 350, doctors are concerned when you're overweight in pregnancy, especially that overweight. I don't know about every doctor, but from what I've heard, a lot of doctors will, yeah, like 380. Yeah, she's definitely 350. I will say that. Also, when she was over Jazz, house, she said, "I'm trying to get Jasmine to take a drink with me," and I'm the one. I didn't catch that, but I will say that she was like talking about how they couldn't go out and turn up, and they had to stay home because they're on their mommy duties. Now, sis, why are you worried about turning up with Jazzy if you're a whole 8-9 months pregnant, sis? Who the hell is turning up at 8-9 months, let alone 6 5 6 months? Like, sis, you're pregnant. Sit your ass down, nest, get healthy for that baby. Because how was your ass about is how are you about to be 350 running around after 4 kids? You got to be in shape to be running around with 4 young kids like that, taking care of a baby. You're a single mother. You do not have no man up in that home. Lose some weight. Hey, TMR. Hey, love. This is the first time I seen you over here. Hey, love. Ladies, in the meantime, please, for me, go check out Kitten Zombie. She has a beautiful heart. Yes, Kitten Zombie does have a channel, y'all. I didn't know up until like this week she has a channel. So you guys go check out Kitten Zombie and subscribe to her. She makes some content over there. Or I don't know. I think she makes some shorts, some content. I don't know, but definitely go out and check Kitten Zombie. Um, I think she's getting weight loss surgery, and Gerard agreed to take the kids while she has the surgery. You have to lose weight to pre qualify for surgery. Well, sis, if she's over there trying to pre qualify for some damn surgery, she is not. She does not have a good start on it. Because as much as that girl eats, I mean, I was in the Eric's live today. Somebody said she ate the whole entire box of chocolates. Y'all seen the thumbnail? That picture of her eating those box of chocolates. Somebody said she ate the whole entire box, plus she ate a slice of pizza. Laying in bed. This is 11 o'clock at night. Like, sis, why are you laying in bed with the whole slice of pizza and a box of chocolates at 11 at night? She said her baby also has a heart defect due to Down syndrome, so they be monitoring her like crazy. Oh yeah, she will be in and out like crazy right now if that was the case of doctor's appointments, especially the last 2 months of pregnancy. Y'all know, I mean, it's a lot with appointments. Well, at least for me it was. She allegedly lost 10 pounds. Sis, you did not lose no damn 10 pounds. You did not lose no damn 10 pounds. No. The judge probably saw clips of her on YouTube, and as a judge, that would be enough for me to give those kids to the daddy. Oh yeah, well, allegedly, I heard Brandon said in some stuff to the judge, evidence on it. I even heard allegedly Zolo, had a video of her doing drugs. So, who is to tell what was sent to Gerard? What truly got those kids taken away from her. We all know that most judges are in favor of mothers. Like, you really have to be over there doing something, like something, for judges to be taking away your rights as a mother like that, to where the kids are not even in your care. You got to go visit them on the weekends. Like, sis, what did there something was done. Okay, something was done, and she will not tell it. And I don't know if, Gerard cares to tell it, or it's just court ordered they can't speak on it. But something definitely alarming was done enough for her to get those kids taken away. And she can try to deflect it and say that it's the bitterness that, was what got the kids over there with Gerard, and because Gerard doesn't like her. But sis, no judge will just take kids away because, oh well, Giraffe feels a little bit bitter, so just give the kids with her so he can hurt her. No, sis, it doesn't work that way. There has to be evidence that proves that the kids are, not in a good environment and they need to go with their dad. So there was some type of evidence shown that you did. There was some type of evidence shown big time that the judge made that decision. And even I allegedly, I always say allegedly because I don't want to just say and people, oh well, you're lying. No, I always say allegedly. All my subscribers know I always say allegedly because I don't like to just talk and no. She even filed again, I guess, after that to get the kid. Because I don't know of the court talk, but she even filed again to get the kids, or get the kids, or she appealed it or whatever, and it was denied again. So sis, you did something, and you just seem to not care over there. For a mother, I know for me, I would not be able to get on YouTube. I would be depressed out of my mind. I will be saving every dime I had. I will be out there hustling, selling something, doing something to bring in some extra income so I could get the best lawyers out there to get my babies back, because you are their mother. You're missing out on time for your kids because you want to play psycho and or no, not play, be psycho, be delusional, and you refuse to get professional help. Oh, now all the money that you're spending on your maintenance every 2 weeks, that funk box waxed, all that. Sis, you could be using that money to get you some counseling, to get you some parenting classes, to get you some medicine for to get to balance out that delusional mind that you got. You could be using something. But instead, your money goes to, and y'all, did y'all even, I don't know if she posted it. I think she was supposed to post it on her Glam Mama channel. But did y'all see that Louis Vuitton box she posted on Instagram saying that a review was going up on her Glam Mama channel? Sis, you're out here buying designer, getting all this, eating out faithfully 2-3 times a day. It was fake. Yeah, Mickey, I know it was fake. But just the fact that she's even buying that, like, it's just the principle of it, whether it was real or not. You're out here doing all this, eating out. I mean, I swear the girl must eat out 3 times a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I don't even know how she has grocery hauls. That has to be all food for her mom. That has to be food for her mom because from what I see, the girl does not eat. The girl does not cook a meal unless she has to. I mean, even when her kids were there, she didn't cook. So I know damn sure she ain't over there cooking nothing. She's eating out. She's having the time of her life, it looks like, over there. And I know her mom is probably steady seeing her bring in random men, screw them, leave. And Stella don't care as long as she's got that place to stay up in. She don't care. But from what I heard, that isn't Stella's name. So Stella deserves to be there just as much as Liv does, if that is under her name. Cause see, Liv's gotta have Stella all up in her business, all up in the apartments every time she gets something. Cause Liv don't be signing those leases. Stella does. I don't have money to eat out all the time. I cook food every day. The smelling is even good for kids. Yeah, I don't. Who has money to eat out 3 times a day every day? She only cooks when she has a man. Yeah, you. I mean, y'all remember when she first moved to Florida and Gerard had came back, sis was cooking every night. I mean, spaghetti, tacos, salmon, chicken. I mean, all these cooking videos. When she lived in Texas with Gerard and she was on the Living with the Webbs, sis cooked every day. They cooked breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I mean, they went out here and there, but sis cooked every night. Like, so you can only cook for men, but you can't cook for your kids. I mean, the kids were over there eating salt tacos and bagels for dinner. I mean, I heard that she would give the kids toast bagels for dinner. Like, come on. it's just, I'm gonna drop the link for somebody to call in, and you guys can. I like to once in a while drop the link, so if anybody has their own opinion that they want to come on and say about that live she did, or just overall, I mean, what is to come of this story with her? When will she officially be canceled off of YouTube? When will it end? When will the scamming, the lies, the delusion, the everything end? When, yeah, salt tacos, girl. She was letting them kids put salt on their damn tacos. Just like she was putting that salt in that chili. She was literally letting them kids put salt on their tacos. And we already put sauce, cheese, sour cream on tacos. And then gonna have a nerve to put salt on some damn tacos for those kids. I mean, it's just like, come on. She said she was paying other people's bills. Maybe she meant that she pays the rent in Stella's name. Girl, she ain't paying nobody's bills. And then to come on here and, girl, okay, Kayla, don't you already use this taco seasoning packet? On top of the seasoning packet for the beef, the cheese, the sauce, she's, yeah, letting them kids put salt on their tacos. With Gerard and Liv being overweight, they need to watch what the kids eat, especially Robin. That girl loves her fried food. Oh yeah, and it seemed like even Robin, them kids, were gaining a little bit of weight, and it's okay. I mean, I mean, I'm not talking about the kids, but I know that it's their mother's fault due to their mother's laziness, and due to their mother not feeling like cooking, just getting a McDonald's or throwing together a quick meal, or it's the mother's fault. Hold on, y'all. She said a company set her bags and shoes. Hold on, y'all. We have a caller. This is Ash K. K Love.
Hey, I never used this before, so you have to excuse me. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I watched Live, and I just wanted to call in. I had a minute at work, but yeah, I watched the video last night a little bit, and I'm just like, what is going on? Like, it just, you can tell that she's just lying and she's just winging it, and the fact that people will most likely be sending her money is ridiculous. Like, I mean, to me it is what it is, because I would never send her money, but the fact that people are so just gullible, are willing to send this woman money when everything, all signs point to she's not pregnant, is just beyond me. I mean, it's just sad, and I wish that there was some type of law against it, but unless it's major fraud, there's really nothing that's going to happen, unfortunately.
Right. I know a lot of people been questioning, like, is any legal action going to be taken against her for scamming all these people out of their money? I mean, like, what, you know, and I mean, that's for people who sent money and bought gifts to do. But, me personally, I know that, if I was sending all that money and sending gifts, I definitely would be taking legal action after March if I did not see no baby, because,
Right.
no way.
It's just ridiculous. And then just to piggyback off of another video I believe she did, or post or something, talking about how oh yeah, I'm gonna do something, and Gerard, I'm gonna get my kids, something's gonna happen. It's like, I don't think so. Like, for, like you said, for those kids to be taken from their mother, something happened. She just gets on camera, she tells lies because she knows that Gerard, he doesn't have time to go and talk about every lie that you know what I mean? She wants that attention. She's the type of person who, I believe, it doesn't matter what type of attention.
Hold on, Ash, real quick, love. Sorry to interrupt you. I'm gonna
Yeah,
add my love, Lynn. Hey,
oh, sure.
Lynn. But go ahead and keep talking, Ash.
Hi, my beautiful.
Hey, yeah, I'm almost done. But yeah, I just feel like she's her person that no matter what, she just wants attention. It can be good, it can be positive, negative. I mean, if you could slap the shit out, she's just like, okay, I got what I wanted. You're looking at me. You know what I mean? And I just think I'm so grateful that those kids are with their in a stable home. They don't have to deal with crazy pedophile men coming in and out of the house.
Right.
'Cause you don't know what that man could have done. Like, sorry, people that support that Zolo dude, I mean, you can if you want, but at the end of the day, somebody accused him of pedophilia. There's no fucking letting him around my kid. Are you crazy?
Right.
Oh, but anyway, I love your channel. I watch while I'm at work. So
Oh, thank you so much, love. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I agree with
you,
everything you
Bella,
said.
sit down.
all right, you guys. Bye.
Bella,
Thank
Bella.
you. Hey, Lynn. Hey, beautiful.
Hey,
Hey, love. How are you?
Taylor. I'm okay. I'm okay. Definitely better than what I have been. Bella, stop that. Um,
Good.
yes, yes. I just wanted to, before I begin, I just wanted to thank all of these beautiful ladies out there for caring about me, for thinking about me, for praying. It means so much to me. You don't understand. And from the bottom of my heart, I love you all. I just, I can't even tell you what my heart is feeling.
Oh, you're so sweet. Yes, aren't they the sweetest? They
They
definitely do
are. They
support.
are. Mwah, I love mwah, all of you all. If I could hug you all, I would.
Yeah,
But
I know.
I just want to say, and Taylor, you know, I love you. So,
Oh, I love you too, Lynn.
but I wanted to say, oh God, Olivia.
Girl, I know. She's something. She's
Okay,
something.
I just want to get this out here.
Hold on, Lynn.
Everyone knows.
Lynn Rose. Here's Kitten Zombie.
Ah,
Hey,
My
love.
favorite. Hey.
hey, baby.
Hi, Chula.
Hey, mamacita.
Hey,
Go
love.
ahead,
How are
Lynn.
you?
How you
Hi, Taylor.
doing?
Hi, Taylor. How's everybody in the chat doing? Peace and blessings to everyone.
Oh, thank you. Good.
Aw, that's my girl.
My girl T.
But listen, I just wanted to say, some people know that I do have a channel. It's for my poodle, my baby, and me. But I am working on something with Olivia in mind. And it's taking me some time because anyone that knows me knows that I cannot stand listening to Olivia. It is very difficult for me. But thanks to my good friend Kitten Zombie, she has showed me that I could speed up her video, and I have been doing it. And thank you, mwah, 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 for showing me that because I thought I was losing brain cells. it,
Girl.
it is
Ugh.
ridiculous. She is so insane to come out here and do this to women that struggle to have children, that has had many miscarriages, many, and you want to play around with something that God has blessed you with.
Right.
You are so ridiculously pathetic, but there is a reason and an underlying reason for Olivia's antics, and that is what I am working on right now. So be patient with me. It's coming out, but it's just difficult because I could just, it's like if I was her mom, I, I would be slapping the shit out of her every day. And I'm sorry to talk like that, but I would.
Yeah, but she seems to stand around and go along with it. Like she just doesn't even care. She goes right along with her. Like it's her story too.
Well,
And
apparently
I
she
haven't
learned
even
it from
heard her
somewhere.
I haven't heard her talk about the baby or anything. Like
Nothing, nothing,
I
nothing.
don't.
What you're doing is getting your child support. You see, you're using your daggone subscribers for your child support payment.
Right.
It's just unbelievable. And you know what? Maybe she is trying to find someone to get her pregnant. Maybe she is. But what I don't understand is, for you to come out here and have the audacity and the nerve to spin that you lost your kids because you didn't have $400 for attorney. Well, darling, aren't you hot stuff? I mean, your hot pocket wasn't enough for 400. You couldn't pull $400 with your hot pocket.
Girl,
Come on,
okay.
girl, please, girl, please, please get out of here. Get out of here. And you know what, Olivia? You are just a pathetic piece of person. But you know what? You had to get it from somewhere. You had to get it
Mhm.
from somewhere. And,
Mhm.
I believe mental illness runs in that family.
Mhm.
Everything that I have been working on, and everyone knows that I'm a nurse. But what people don't know, and you're going to find out, is that when I was younger, I started nursing at a mental institute. And
Mm.
it's funny because, and I'm just going to share this. My first write up, I got my first write up was in the mental institute with a mental patient that exhibited a lot of behavior she did. And the narcissistic, the manipulative, because I didn't know, you know, that a person could really be like that. And it was easy for me to be like, oh, okay, until I got my first damn write up, and I was like, okay, that shit ain't going to happen.
Yeah.
Mm, mm,
Right.
mm, mm. But, yes, Liz got a write up.
I
So
know. Like, it's so hard to think that you're the sweetest thing. They will write you up.
I know, girl, because I was fooled. I was fooled by a person that knew how to manipulate. And I
Right.
didn't see it. I didn't get it. So yeah. But I started to learn, because when you get that first write up, you're like, oh God, oh Jesus.
Risa said, "Stop excusing her with mental issues. This heifer knows exactly what she's doing. Period."
No, no, baby.
Risa, right?
Oh, Risa, I love you. I love you. I love you. No, no, no. I'm not excusing. Now, I just want to make that straight. I'm not excusing her behavior at all. Anyone that knows me, I don't excuse this female with that. But I have to look at it from two parts because a manic person like her and the things that she displays, it falls in the line of mental issues. But Olivia has been playing this game for a long time. For a long
Mhm.
time. And if you don't see it, some people are like, okay, this bitch crazy. Yeah, Olivia, yeah, you nutty. I don't know if it's from your mother's side, your father's side, because in a video a long time ago that I found, you and Raquel said that your fathers, the Mexican and the black, uh, were doing drugs. They were on drugs.
And I believe it.
Those were her words, and that was her sister's words.
Right.
So they had to get it from somewhere.
Yeah.
But
And yeah. And I said I will stand by it. And by the way, is it Deidre Jones? Who's just
Deidre. Hi, chat.
hi,
Deidre? Hey,
Deidre.
love. Thank you
Hey,
for
Deidre.
joining.
Hi,
What? How you
Deidre.
doing,
Hi.
darling?
I just want to say something real quick. Hi, chat. I want to piggyback off of something someone said in the comments when they said, she had a beautiful family and, Gerard was in love with her. He wasn't perfect, but her channel was growing. And it's honestly sad to see from like last year or 2 years ago how her channel is just like going in the gutter. Um, if you look at
Right.
her views from like a year ago, like she had like 48K views, 50K views when Gerard was in the house. And it's like now she's barely hitting
Right.
that 10 or 15. And it's like, sis, where's your friends? Like, why is no one telling you like to rebrand your channel? And I don't
Right.
want to like compare it to like Chrissy or Jazz. Like we have our opinions on Jazz, but she's trying to rebrand. Like she's trying to do better. Like Liv has no desire to improve herself. Um
Right.
I'm sorry, I'm a little nervous because it's my first time doing this,
No, you're
but
fine,
Oh,
love.
you're
Yeah.
doing wonderful. You're doing
Yeah, you are
wonderful.
doing great. Don't worry about it.
I'm just sitting back watching the train wreck. Like, where's your friends? Where's your family? Like, take 2 weeks off of social media. Come back with like a weight loss journey. Come back with clean and like come back with like positive energy. Like every day she gets, and I know she needs the income, and that's what it's about. She's just throwing lives out there, throwing these put together vlogs where she's doing nothing but eating in the camera, and it's like It's like take a break, like reevaluate yourself, take a break, breathe, and come back stronger, like level up, you know? It's just to watch her just like this is watching a train wreck and like we're like, how is this gonna end? You know, it's like it's sad. It's really sad to watch. Even though we make our jokes and stuff, it's like you cannot be
I,
serious.
yeah, it's, and I will say this off of that. I will say it's so even more sad for the kids because she's had two big huge breaks to really get her. I mean, all summer she had time to get herself together, do parenting classes, counseling, all this extra time having no kids. You know, like
That
us
part.
mothers have to get it right with kids that we're taking care of day in and day out. We don't get a whole 2 3 months to take breaks and get ourselves all together and get back right. Sis
Right.
gets worse as the more time she gets off from the kids.
Literally. And I said that in her live last night. I think she knows that I'm like on these chats because she just completely ignores my comments. And I'm not even rude, but I'll say stuff like that. Like, you know, focus on yourself, level up. Like she totally disregards like the positive comments. And like
Right.
we said in the chat, any kind of attention, she's gonna eat it up. And it's like,
Oh yeah,
where's
she just takes
you know,
it from oh, you're so beautiful, Liv. Oh, thank you, baby. Thank you,
right.
baby.
Hmm.
Oh
And
God.
I
Right.
give that to her. She, you know, she has a pretty face. She cleans herself up, but like the way she's let herself go, it's like you're gonna be headed to Dr. Now office, and that's not even like body shame. And it's like, where's the pride? Where's the dignity? Like, I, the only word I can say for it is depression. I'm guessing. I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't
it has
know.
to be.
But I just
The
wanted to get on
eating.
here and say that real quick. I'll let you guys go, but I just had a mouthful to say, and I couldn't keep saying it in the chat.
Thank you so much, love, for joining.
Yeah, no problem. You guys be take care.
You
Bye,
too.
darling.
Thank you.
Bye.
Oh, and ladies, I please excuse how I look, but I've been suffering.
Girl, you look
God,
fine.
please.
You look fine.
You look
I've been
just
Y'all don't
suffering.
fine.
even want to see what I'm over here looking like, girl.
You don't you don't want to see what I look like.
Oh, I'm
That's
white
what the
as a
can
ghost
call.
from throwing up, not eating, no makeup,
Oh,
hair
Oh,
up.
indeed.
trust
I
me,
look
I
terrible.
know. But
Um,
what you see is what you get, and I always tell we're all beautiful in our own way.
yes,
So I don't
Yes.
mind coming on and stuff. But people that know me know I've been struggling. But
Yes.
yeah, I like I said, I have something planned for Miss Olivia Nicole Johnson.
and we're ready for
Um,
it, Lynn.
yeah,
Yeah, we're ready
We're
because
waiting.
I just I like I said, I thought at this point we would have had some type of answer to like, okay, is she lying? Is she? I mean, because we're hitting February. I mean, today's February
Mhm.
1st. Like, sis, how long do you plan on carrying this out? Like, she at first she had the baby. Now it's as of last night, the baby's kicking. She's pregnant. What happened to the 500 likes to see the baby? I'm just like, she is digging such a deeper hole for herself, and just making the I mean honestly, I will be surprised by April if she has a channel. I mean, if people still I keep saying it, if people still watch this girl after like this comes out that is officially was a lie,
Mhm.
I just I don't know. I will be I people are just dumber than I thought. I mean, on top of just being dumb giving this girl money, but you're still watching. I I know I would definitely be
Well,
done reacting on her.
again, there is reasons, and I'm not going to get into it right now, but there is reasons why they watch her. For some reason, there's a reason. There is a
Right.
reason, and I have been going through. Oh God, girls, you don't know how much I cannot stand watching this girl videos, but I'm
I
trying.
know.
That's why I give you all. I'm not a reactor. After I finish with Olivia, um, that's going to be done. But to all the reactors I look at, I love you all. Taylor, you already know how I feel about you. you know,
Oh, thank you,
shout
love.
out to TMR. I love she sits and listens.
Yes,
I
I
leave
love
it
TMR.
to right. I leave it to them. I leave it to Fran could roast her all day long. You know, um,
Right.
I leave it to you all because you all have that thing about you that you come on here and you react because you could sit and listen to her. It literally kills me every time I have to listen to Olivia. But thank you for Kitten Zombie for showing me how to do it. You all got to check out her channel. Please, 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 ladies, do that for me because
Thank you.
there is a lot to get through with Olivia that apparently I don't know if people know or not. So,
No, no, people don't. I don't think people like to like go too deep into like the mental side of it. People just,
hmm
look at it like, all right, she's lying, but
Hmm.
I think genuinely there is something like really, it's not an excuse for her, but it has to be. I mean, you hear stories of women like chasing other women down and cutting babies out of their stomachs, and I think
Hmm.
like this bitch is on this level, like she's that delusional, like
Olivia don't
she,
want her kids, Taylor. Olivia is having a good old time. Olivia is getting her what is that? What was that? A tattoo? Uh,
yeah,
a,
heart tattoo on
it,
her face.
okay, heart tattoo. Okay, Olivia's getting heart tattoos. Olivia does not want her kids because she knows her kids are in good hands.
Oh
She
yeah,
knows it.
oh
You
yeah,
know, you know, so really and truly she's loving her life right now. Again, I don't understand how she couldn't get $400 because let Olivia tell it. She's the bee's knees. So,
right, right. And
kitten, kitten, what you got to say?
as far as her
Um,
speaking on Nisha, and them kids look so clean and well taken care of. Like, how could you ever think? I mean, her only thing that she can say is all the kids are sleeping in one bed, but we already debunked that lie. That's a lie. We've seen the bunk beds. They're not all sleeping in one bed. And sis, does it really matter? Because you got all three of them cooped up in the room at your house, and you have an extra room. So what is your excuse for that sorry ass office you got? And she don't even work, do nothing. So
And her
I don't.
selfishness. Why she didn't
Right,
give that office to her son? Because Olivia is selfish. you
right,
mhm.
know, and you know what? She can talk all she wants about her and Raquel. Let me tell you something. As I said, I went back and I'll tell you all. Her and Olivia is not as close. They were never close. They
I
are
don't think
six
so either.
years apart. They are
Right.
6 years apart. So Raquel had already left the house. But Raquel, it was funny. And again, oh God, I hate listening to that girl. But I found, you know, ooh, y'all don't know
I
how
know.
hard it is. That's why I love you reactors. That's why this is more difficult than I thought it would be. Is listening to her, but it is funny because Raquel said something about her sister on a live, and I found it to be quite interesting. There's a lot of stuff. Go ahead, kitten zombie baby.
Well, what I wanted to say was, yesterday in her live, because I didn't watch the whole thing. I always wait until after she's done, so that way I can go back and speed it up because I can't watch the whole thing like everybody else. But she
Yes,
made a
bless you.
comment. Yeah, she made a comment that she said, I'm not going to tell you. What did she say? I'm not going to tell you any of my business. Well, of course you're not going to tell us any of your business because you're showing it.
Right.
Action speaks louder than words. You're sitting there, you come on camera and you sat there half undressed. Why were you half undressed? Why were you exposed? That was a complete outfit that she had on, but she sipped it out, took her arm up, and had her boobs and everything out. Why? Your platform is all women. There were
Right.
no, there's, I mean, what was the purpose of you doing that? And you're supposed to be a mother and supposed to be pregnant and you're supposed to be you should be conducting yourself in a certain manner, a certain way,
Like a
because
lady.
like a lady, because everybody in your 20s or whatever, when you were single, when you were out there partying, everybody had their little hoochie mama moments, whatever it was, everybody had their thing. But once you become a mother, when you become a mother and you're really a mother, all that changes.
Right.
Yep.
The
They
way
didn't
that you
ask to be
dressed,
here.
yeah, the way that you dressed, the way that you carried yourself, the way that you speak, everything, all of that is to change, because now your children are emulating you. You are teaching them what it is like to be a lady, what it is to be a father, and all of those things. And I don't understand that. And another thing is with the Down syndrome baby. Let me tell you something. I'm old school. You should never, ever, ever lie about things like that. She has children, three.
Exactly.
What if one of her children has a child in the future and that child has Down syndrome?
Right.
Because see, what you speak on may not fall upon you, but it can fall upon the one thing that supposedly you love more than yourself, and that is your children.
Right.
So you should never do that. And when if
And it
she's
begs
doing
the
that, that's
question, how
ugly.
much does she really love her children? That's great. That is so insightful.
I
Because
will
Don't do
again,
say
that.
that after all this, it really has made me question, like, do you really care about your kids as much as you say you do?
I
or did
think
you
that
just
what
enjoy having baby, being
I
pregnant?
think that yes, I think what it is that she enjoys being pregnant because of the attention that it brings, what the attention that pregnancy brings. Because like everybody loves that. The attention that children bring. She doesn't have a channel right now. She doesn't have Gerard. She doesn't have the children. What is the channel going to be? Me and Louie, the days and nights of Olivia and Louie. How Louie survives Olivia. Olivia doesn't have a channel without the children. The children were the source of income for her with that channel. Now she's going to have to go flip burgers somewhere, because who in their right mind? Not us, because see, we us people, we are not sitting down with one thumb in our ass and the other one in the mouth, twiddling in different directions. Her loyalty gang, they are the thumb suckers. So
Right.
how long are they going to stay around until they finally stop saying, damn, it's not cool me sucking my thumb? They're going to leave too, because a lot of them also, they're questioning things. I see the chat. I see it. And they're questioning it. And it's only,
Hey
it's,
Mo.
she's going to ride this until the wheels fall off. And when the wheels fall off,
Stop.
the only one that's going to look like a smacked ass is going to be her, because she already looks like a smacked ass. Bottom line. And to be jealous of her, jealous and envious of what? What is it? I would like for someone to explain to me why. Okay, my son is 31 years old. I'm retired. I don't live in a palace, but I live in a decent home. I eat when I want to eat. I do what I want to do when I want to do it, how I want to do it. I
And
don't
you
have
look
it.
damn good.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. There's nothing that you have that can, because any secure, number one, every secure woman, I don't care who you are, even if you live in a shack and that woman lives in a palace, when you're secure with who you are and what you are, there is no jealousy.
Yeah,
There
like, who
isn't.
is really jealous of this girl? She claims she has so many haters.
No
Like,
one hates her. I hate your behavior. I hate the way you treat your kids. I hate the way that you treated Gerard. I hate your sense of entitlement. I hate that you think you're better than somebody else. But you as a human being, I don't hate you as a human being. I don't hate you. Number one, I'm not going to waste that emotion on you.
Hell yeah. Heck
I
yeah.
think that just makes her feel better. It's just a thing to say to make herself feel better, because she knows, that she ain't shit, never will be. And, by saying that she has haters and people are mad, it makes her feel better. Um,
Exactly. And
Hi,
Olivia,
Mo 15,
Olivia
14.
Johnson, Olivia Nicole Johnson. We, I'm going to talk about Taylor Reaction Channel. We don't hate you. We
no.
don't know you to hate you, but what we have seen that you have put out here, yeah, you're very much disliked. You're a person
Yes.
I would never be friends with. I would
No.
never want to be your friend. Now, would I be your nurse? Absolutely. I would be your nurse. But would I be anything else? And I'm speaking for all these beautiful, smart ladies out here that I care about. They don't hate you.
Nope.
They don't hate you. We don't want nothing I don't even want a grain of salt from you.
Nope.
And I'm speaking for all these ladies in here. All
Right.
these ladies. We don't hate you. You always love to throw that up. And I'm going to get into that too. You always love to throw jabs at women. Well,
Mm-hmm.
darling, Olivia Nicole Johnson, come and throw jabs over here.
That's another thing. She's always talking about looks. Yesterday, she had made a comment. Of course, like every other day, she's like, "I'm pretty. I'm such a pretty bitch." Again,
Yes.
I am old school. I am old school. Be careful.
I'm going to give you all a little
Accident.
tidbit, what I found out. With
Hello,
something, hello?
We hear you, love.
hello.
Hello,
Can
mama?
anyone hear me?
We hear
Yes,
you.
I hear you.
We hear you, Ken Zombie.
Stella, Stella, stop that.
Hello.
Hey, Patrice. Hey, love.
Damn it! Did I lose my mic? Hello. Can anyone
Hey,
hear me?
Patrice.
We can hear you.
I can't hear.
Hello?
Hello.
She
Mo. Hello?
she might have to come back, leave and
Is
come
it me?
back. No, Lynn, I hear you, love.
Oh, okay. Do you think
I
I
don't know
should
what's
go
going
out
on.
so she could come back in?
No, no, it's her. She's got to go out and come back
Okay.
in.
Oh, okay. Well, let me enlighten you all that I found was so funny. Um, her sister did a live long time ago. I had to go searching for it. And people asked her sister a question. What do you like about Olivia? That lady 6 years apart. She literally went dead silent. And the only thing that she could come up with first was, "Oh my, she's so pretty." That's it.
This is Raquel said
That's
this.
yes.
Wow.
and and then she had to come up with something else, like almost she was thinking you know Olivia is such a sweet person. She makes me laugh, or some BS she said. Generic. That's all. That's it.
Wow. Yeah, especially sisters. I mean, like
I
how
mean,
is that?
she's pretty. What? Oh, okay.
I mean, but we know that's definitely the truth because I mean, Raquel pretty much has nothing to do with her. I mean, I
No,
never see. I
no.
mean, you would think for having a sister that has kids, also, you guys would be taking your kids out together or going out to eat,
Mm-hmm.
celebrating holidays together. I mean,
Can,
which was
Yes, I'm here. Can y'all hear me?
yeah, she's
yes.
here.
Can
We
you
hear
Oh,
you,
hear?
love.
yes, I hear you. I'm sorry. I got kicked off. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Oh
But I
my
was
Yeah.
goodness. Well, I'm
thinking,
glad
like,
you
even for Thanksgiving, like, it was so weird just seeing the kids and Stella celebrating Thanksgiving. Like, why aren't they over Raquel's house? I mean, I know, I don't think
Casper
Mexican.
was there. Casper was there, girl. Casper. Remember,
I
she
mean,
was
yeah,
giving a plate for Casper.
it's just so weird.
You know,
And
all all of us always see it's very well known that women are, um are in narcissistic relationships. We speak a lot of that about women surviving men in narcissistic relationships and everything. But for the first time for me, anyway, I don't know about anyone else. For the first time for me, this was so unbelievable to watch a man living in a narcissistic relationship and being unfold on live in front of my eyes. Gerard literally lived in a malignant, he had a malignant narcissistic human being in Olivia.
Right.
And that's bad.
exactly,
And he survived.
exactly,
He could have easily died. She pulled a gun on him. We saw that on live. What if that gun would have popped and it would have killed him right there? And she's still
exactly,
not done. She is a malignant narcissistic person, and she is one of the worst ones. She's not a regular narcissist. That's why I attach malignant to it, because she's very, very dangerous. Everything is about me, 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 me. She doesn't even care about her children like that. She loves, I believe that she has some love for the kids.
I do
I
too.
think there is some love in there for the kids. In her own warped mind, somehow she does love the kids, but not enough for that narcissistic side of hers to be put to the side.
Pam, I love you, baby.
Yeah,
Thank
she's
you.
so sweet. But yes, somebody had posted in the Discord of it, like it only had like a few views, but it was a video, like a compilation that somebody put together of Liv, like how bad she treated Gerard in the vlogs. And
Mm-hmm.
I was looking at it and I didn't see it back then. But now that I look back, I mean, she did treat that man awful. And you could tell
Always.
he pleaded to her, like, look, I'm out here working, I'm doing what I have to do. You know, I take care of the kids. Like, what more do you want?
He did.
And it just seemed like it was just always some like, and she used his cheating, I feel like, as an excuse to treat him like shit. But sis, if
Mm-hmm.
he was that bad, why didn't you been leave him? You know,
Exactly.
Yep.
why did you
Exactly.
have 3 kids by him? He couldn't have been
Let me
cheating
tell
that
you
bad,
something,
and sis, you were
Olivia.
cheating right along with him.
And I'm going to take I'm going to take the heat for this, Taylor, but I'm going to say it. Olivia does not act like a woman that has been abused. She doesn't.
Yes.
Nope.
She
I
doesn't.
swear I was just about to bring that up. She
Nope.
claims he abused her, he hit on her, but she does not. No, I did not
Nope.
see it when I go back in the vlogs. I
Mm-mm,
did not see that at all.
mm-mm,
Nope.
mm-mm. And
Nope.
I
She
I
was
never
too
promise
saw it.
you,
bold with her mouth. She was too bold with her mouth towards him to be acting like, to be saying that he was hitting on her.
Yes.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And
Listen, y'all seen the ways that she did Zolo and how she was spraying him with bleach and everything. We never saw
Yeah.
her do that to Gerard.
uh,
Did she do that to Gerard? No,
she just hit him a lot in the videos.
she did.
You would see,
She did.
yeah, and I've been watching it. Like I said, ladies, oh, I actually had to pull out a glass of wine. No joke. I'm not lying to you all. I couldn't stand this girl so much. I had to pull out a glass of wine to get through a video. I promise you, it's that bad.
I
Like,
know. It
and
is.
you know what's crazy? I have noticed, like Olivia, oh, you know what? There's something I want you all to do for me. All, everyone in this chat right now, okay? And this is going to be part of what I'm bringing. But I want you all to go in before she erases it. Go to Olivia's first video. It is
Yes.
her intro. Darling, kitten, what
Yes.
I had told you to go look at it. What's the name
I
of this?
got
The
it.
intro to
Oh,
Living with the Webs. I
yeah, to
want
live into the webs
each, yes, I want each and
4 years
every one of
ago.
you all. 4 years ago, 4 years. It is all the way on the bottom. I want you to go and look at the last few seconds or minutes of that video. And I want you to see the real Olivia. See, Olivia tried to come on here and act like she was something different, but your true colors will always come out.
Oh
But her
yeah.
true colors in her first ever video she put out, that's when she was in California. You will see what I'm looking at.
Well, I got
And
time today, so I definitely will
yes,
after we
yes,
close up.
I promise you, ladies, go look at it because it shows what kind of spirit this female has and what kind of spirit Gerard has. Now, I'm not saying Gerard didn't do his stuff, but there's a reason why this man did stuff. And then Gerard went and got counseling.
Right.
Gerard went and got counseling for his peace of mind because this man was abused. Olivia is the abuser, not Gerard.
Can I interrupt for just 1 second? I have to take a phone call, so I have to
All
go.
right, baby.
But I just want to say, Taylor, Thank you so much for allowing me on the platform, Lynn. May God bless you, keep you protected, and may you get stronger. And I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, we'll
Everyone
talk
in
later.
everyone in the chat, thank you so very much for coming over, supporting my page. I truly appreciate it. Without you, I don't have a page, and I need y'all to understand that. Without y'all, I don't. It's the truth. No, there's if you don't watch it, there's no point of me putting it out.
She's
So
almost at 1,000. She's
yes, I
Yes,
am.
almost
she
at
So
a
is.
thousand, ladies.
Yep,
so I
she is.
truly,
Everybody
truly
go follow Kitten Zombie.
So I truly, truly appreciate y'all. The only thing that I am going to be honest is I'm not going to stay on the Olivia thing so much. I'm more of a foodie and more into like animals and things like that, more lighthearted things. So when y'all get tired of seeing the drama and everything, definitely shoot over my way so that way you
Yes,
can get a smile, because we got to break it up.
yes.
We can't keep it all serious and drama. We got to break it up a little bit.
Thank
But
you,
I
Kitten
thank
Zombie, for coming, baby.
Thank you so much, and thank you for the support. And Taylor, keep on taking care of yourself, and may God bless your pregnancy and keep you healthy throughout the whole thing.
Yes,
And I look forward to
yes,
seeing all of you later on. Thank you so much, y que tengan todo el mundo un buen día. Besitos para todos.
yes.
Mwah, 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 mwah,
Love you,
mwah.
mama.
Thank you, love. Have
Mwah.
a great day.
Ciao.
Ciao. Yes.
Yeah,
Ugh.
I will say too, because I'm about to close this up. We're going
Okay.
on 2 hours.
Okay. Do
I
you want me to go back down? The-
No, love, you can stay on
oh,
here. You can
okay.
stay on here till I finish. No, Lynn, you're good,
Okay.
love. Um, I will say, I was so blinded back then watching Live. It's sick. I mean, I remember years ago when I watched her, and I genuinely believed everything this girl said. I mean, Lynn, do you remember that lie she did about Gerard having somebody else pregnant in Texas? And
Two. I
yeah,
just watched that video. Two.
I'm like, I really believe that. Like, I
I
really believed
yes.
all that stuff. And it's like you're right. The true colors eventually came out, and I'm like, wow, like, how can you just fool people that hard into believing lie? I mean, and she's still doing it 4 years later. Like, what? You're 31. Like, it doesn't get old. There's no change, no
She's
nothing.
31 and she looking 10 years. She has Lord. I mean, you know, ladies, how old I am because I tell you all, I am not a spring chicken.
You look so good, love. You don't look a day over 30.
Thank you. Thank you. It's like, Olivia, like, who are you fooling? Who are you fooling? But that is why I want you all ladies to go before she takes it down because I'm pretty sure she's either in your live or she has one of her subscribers looking at your live right now. But if you go down, I promise you, your eyes will open and be like, damn, I didn't catch that. And how she spun it, she put a little message, and I can't remember what it was, uh, uh, unedited or I don't know what it was, but it was so funny to me that she did not take that down because she didn't think anybody would really, look at it or whatever the case may be. But I promise you, you will see Olivia for who she really is. And you will see Gerard for who he really is. And he has always loved his kids.
Always.
And he loved Olivia. He really did love her. He really did. But he couldn't take it anymore because God was telling that man that you got to get away from this. You got to get away from
Right.
this. She doesn't even know. Do you all know that? Oh, and this is a shout out for Blama, I believe. Blama, if you're here, we love you too. At least I do. I don't have no animosity against really nobody at all,
Yeah, I love Blamar
But
too.
yeah, she did a video. I guess it was Olivia's Patreon. And Olivia was in the car and she had her mom on the phone and she didn't know the Our Father prayer. Like you don't know the Our Father prayer. Your mother didn't stop you and say, baby, baby, don't say that. Don't, But no, she didn't even know the Our Father prayer. but you want to spew God's name. This is why it's easy for Olivia to get on get on her platform and tell the lies that she does. She doesn't believe in anything. Hello, where's my girl? Oh Lord, now I'm nervous. I'm here by myself. Let me go back down. Hello, Taylor. Okay, ladies, I'm going to go back down because I'm not exactly sure what is going on.
Hello, my bad, y'all. Lynn got off. My bad, y'all. My phone, something about StreamYard. It's in my phone only does it with StreamYard. Is my phone overheats so bad when I'm on StreamYard for like more than an hour. And it literally only does it ever when I'm on StreamYard. Where did Lynn go? I think Lynn dropped down. I don't know why StreamYard does that to my phone. You got nervous. um yeah, I don't know. I hate when my phone does that. Lynn, baby, I would tell you to call back in, but we're almost at 2 hours and I don't we've been here so long. But um Lynn, thank you so much, baby, for coming up. Next lab, I'll drop the link so we can finish it out. Um Go ahead, Deidre. Hold on, love. You can call in for just we're gonna do this real quick. Um but I'm gonna drop the link. Go ahead and call in. Hold on. Oh, I hate the StreamYard. I hate when it does that to my phone. Um, Lynn, no, baby, you're fine. It's my phone. My phone heats up, and then it always does it when I'm on StreamYard for like more than like an hour and a half. It like gets so hot, and then I was charging it too. Um, or Lynn, you can call back up if you want to too.
Hi,
Go
can you hear
ahead,
me?
love.
Yes. I didn't catch the name of the woman that was speaking, but she said a mouthful. And I did want to talk about like the narcissistic abuse that she was touching on.
Go ahead.
Not a lot of people are not educated on it, but that's exactly what was going on in that household. Was Gerard perfect? No. Did he cheat? Absolutely. Like we seen that, but 90% of her content was bashing him. And then, when he finally, she thought those three kids was gonna hold him. And then when you listen to her speak on the lives, she's more caught up on the relationship of her and him.
Right.
Um, and it shows, like, if you look at his Instagram, those babies look so beautiful right now. Their hair is well kept, their clothes are nice and ironed. And I know that's petty to some people, but I'm a mother of two girls, been through domestic violence, was in a narcissistic relationship, and I guess you could say love languages. There's different love languages. I feel like when Gerard left her or she left him or whatever story she wants to tell, she detached herself emotionally from those kids. She would still put them on camera and use them for content or whatever, but you can see in the upkeep, the way someone upkeeps their home, the way they upkeep their kids' hair, lotion in their face, sending them off to school in a good mood. All of that plays a part. I personally didn't look up the court documents, so I don't want to speak on something I don't know. But from just what I've seen and heard, apparently she didn't bring the kids to school for over a month. That's all a love language. And it's hard for some people to believe. But when someone's a narcissist, um, she was attached to those kids through him. So when he left her, like I so hard. I know what I want to say, but it's so hard to put into words.
I
She
know.
basically she detached herself from those kids when he left.
I
Um, and
very much agree.
and it's just, and the upkeep of the kids. She get on there. I don't care. I'm not that kind of mom. Doing your kids' hair isn't to impress other people. it's
No.
just, you know, it's like you showing love to them. You know, you love
Right.
them enough to present them to the world, you know, in a nice way. You know what I mean? To be presentable, just as yourself. If you want to wake up in the morning, you want to do your hair, polish yourself, put your makeup on, it's a form of self love. So her, the way she did those kids going to thrift stores and, you know, not doing their hair, it was a reflection of like her hurt and pain from Gerard. Um,
Exactly.
and you know,
Exactly.
now that the kids are gone, you know, I'm like really into the lives, listening word for word of you know, where her head is at. She's not upset about losing those kids.
No.
And it just shows, you know what I mean? I probably wouldn't even personally be on live. I would be under a blanket somewhere crying, or I'll be on a laptop looking up a lawyer,
Girl,
hustling,
you.
you know, hustling, doing DoorDash, Uber, doing what I got to do to get my kids back. Like YouTube would be put aside,
Okay.
you know what I mean? I don't really feel like she's upset about it.
No.
And even with this alleged baby, um you know, being a mother myself, I remember getting closer and nesting and, you know, so focused on the baby and doing the nursery and, you know, folding and washing clothes and getting ready for it. She
Yeah,
doesn't even
one every bit of every wall clean and scrubbed and carpets vacuumed and air smelling fresh for the baby and
right. And it's like, you know, we had our cravings of burgers and this and that,
hey
but that's
Kimberly, hey love.
another thing
Hey,
as well. It's like, hi Kimberly. I know I'm just going on and on, but I just
No, go
wanted
ahead,
to.
love.
can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, I just want to say, I used to be a Liv subscriber, but then I started seeing her actions, and I was like, oh yeah, no, I gotta go. I
Yeah.
can't see that anymore. And I'm like,
Yeah.
and she tries to give young adults, young people advice of like how to leave a toxic relationship and all these stuff. And I'm like, girlfriend, how can you give advice when you don't even take your own advice?
Right.
And I'm like,
Right.
and I was like, I'm about to turn 20, so I'm still young. And I'm like, I'm not gonna like take advice from someone that tries to like act like a victim, but yet everything she posts is on social media. And
Right.
I'm like, I'm glad those kids are with the father. I mean, like I said before, kids should always be with their mom, but at the same time, if you do something bad to get those babies taken away from you, then it's the choice of the court, the judge. They decide where the babies go, but you can't just be like, oh, the father's this, the father's that, when also the dad had to provide for them. Like, it's like they say, the babies weren't just made by one, they were made by two.
Exactly.
So if the mom wants to like say that dad is this, dad is that, she doesn't have really proof to come and show this. Like Gerard, I don't know if I'm
Right.
saying his name right, but if
Right.
he look at them, the babies are happy.
Right.
I was talking to my husband about this, and I was telling him, I was like, hey, like this lady on YouTube, she talks all this mad stuff and then acts like the victim and says that the dad is bad for taking the babies and stuff. And I was telling him, and like I've seen on the comments, um, where they were saying that she made another baby registry. And so
Yes.
I don't go in her channel to bash her, but I go in her channel to like tell the correct things. Like I don't know her personally, but the way that she posts things makes it seem like we know everything about her. But like when she's like, "Oh, let's see baby JJ or whoever." And then they're like, "Oh, someone had commented in her page and they were coming after me, her mods and her chat, like her loyalty gang." And they're like, "Oh, how would you know this, and that?" And I'm like, they're like, "Oh, she had the baby." I'm like, "That's not her baby. She literally photoshopped that baby and put her face in it. So it looks like she had that baby, but that baby isn't hers." And so I'm like,
Right.
and if whoever finds that picture, the actual parents of that baby, they can sue her for that because she's using other babies that are not hers.
Well, allegedly it was one of her mods pictures. I
That
heard
that's
allegedly it was a mod's picture.
that's kind of weird because, like, I mean, say I started a YouTube channel, which I probably want to start it, but with this whole YouTube drama and everything, I'm like, I'm just kind of scared. And there's times where, like, when I used to see her on StreamYard and stuff, and I wanted to join because this is like, I mean, this is the first time that I've ever joined into something like this and give my opinion regarding things like this. I'm like, I sometimes she wanted to be like, oh, hey, let's see your baby and stuff, because I have an 8-month-old daughter. And I'm like,
Oh,
I'm not going to show her for then later on be like, oh, criticize her. Because I take that. A mother will defend their baby hard as they can, but we're not going to, like, what's it say? Let them just get hurt or criticized by someone they don't know. And since we're like, I can say we're Mexican, and we take that evil eye really strong. So I'm like,
right.
things that, like with her, I'm like, it's kind of difficult for her. I started watching her regarding a video of her. Apparently Gerard was cheating on her. And I was like, I don't know how I can take this. But like I started watching her and everything, and then I'm like, oh yeah, no, I gotta go. And then what she did to one of her ex mods, I was like, yeah, no, I'm a stepmom. My husband has a son. And I'm like, the way that she speaks on step parents, I'm like, if that parent can provide for your kids, then it's something different. You shouldn't be blaming or like shaming another person that's providing for your kids, because the same way she had different type of guys come in her household and teach every single kid something new. The same way Brandon taught Robin how to wash dishes. She didn't say anything about that, but
Oh no, of
she
course
wants to
not.
come in a she wants to come and tag dad's side of family and for them treating the kids. When look, I was telling my husband this, she treats Robin like a Robin was a grown ass kid, an adult, when Robin is not even old enough to talk, listen to the way her mom talks in front of her. And look at the dad, when she's with dad, she's having fun, she's a little girl, but mom makes her seem like, oh no, you're my best friend, I'm going to talk to you this way, takes her to concerts. Dad doesn't do that. And it's kind of like
Right.
things that people don't see, in a way that she acts like the victim in all ways. She acts the victim and everything. If she made another baby registry, why make another baby if you already supposedly had the baby? If your
Right. And
baby
what?
has all these type of, what was that?
No, I was just saying, like, well, why would she make yet another registry when she apparently already had everything? She just needed a couple more things, which that was what the 500 was used to cover. So I don't know what
Yeah.
more she needed, or I don't know.
Yeah, I was like, I mean, it's kind of crazy too, because I'm like, I wouldn't want a person say I put my whole life on YouTube, and I started saying, oh hey guys, I'm expecting another baby, and you guys are like my family and you guys want to give everything, but like saying, I want you guys to put the money for this, I want this money, I want cash apps, so give me 100 likes or else we're not going to continue. Well, I mean, if you're coming live to talk about a situation, then speak on it. Don't brag, don't beg for attention, because that's what she likes to do. She likes to beg for attention, she likes to brag for things and acts like the victim. Okay, now say that she's talking about all these things. All she does is eats, moans, and it's irritating because not everybody wants to watch that. Before, when I used to watch her, my husband, I would have her on speaker, like not on speaker, but like on without the headphones. And my husband would be like, what are you watching? Why are you watching women's moan? I'm like, I'm not watching women's moan. Like, that's what she does. She does that. She does this and like criticizes
Right.
other people, but she won't criticize her own actions. I was hearing you guys talk about what you guys parents, when they have kids, then babies change you for everything. I had commented on the comment and I said, I am a first time mom. I have a daughter. Her name is Maya. I have her and she's my first child. She's my first child. She's my mom's, my siblings, first grandchild and niece. So I used to be a bad person. I used to be a bad girl. Say I would always get in trouble in school, talk back to my mom and stuff, get the cops called on me several times. because of my actions. And now people that are older than me, they come and look at me and they're like, Kim, I'm proud of you. Look what you achieved. I graduated high school with a 1 month old. I have my
Wow.
first apartment when I was 18. And I got married
Wow.
at 18. And the thing is, people, I've noticed so far that now you can have all these judgments, you can have all these jealousy in your own family. It's not just around you, it's in your own family that things happen like this. Like, I don't want to go off topic. I don't want to talk about my life because my story is really interesting. But back to what I was saying, look, someone like her, she has 3 babies. She has 3 babies. She should act like a woman, not act like a child, because the way she does on these lives and on these videos, she acts like a child. I look at it, I'm like, she literally acts unmature than I do. And I'm young. She acts
Right.
way unmature than I do. And I'm like, sometimes she really needs some advice. If she really says she believes in God, she should actually believe in God. Not say all these small weird prayers, because like, I mean, those are not prayers. If you're actually saying you do pray for God, you do pray to God, you do really do this and that, don't say it. Show it with your actions, because word actions speak louder than words. And that's what she has to understand, that her babies look up to her. The girls, Ryan and Robin, look up to her. Christian
Right.
may look
Especially
up to
having two
dad.
daughters.
Yeah. And I'm like, it's weird. Okay, now talking about this, if she's pregnant, no woman will get a tattoo while they're pregnant because of the
No.
ink, of what I was told. No woman gets
Exactly. I've never
a
heard of it.
tattoo.
Nobody will do that knowing if they knowingly knowing you're pregnant.
Yeah. So that's why I was like, she ain't pregnant. If she is pregnant, okay. But if she says, like, now that she says she had baby JJ and she's supposedly pregnant or not, why did she get a tattoo? That's a question that I wanted to get answered. And I had commented on her video, and I said, because I was in the Eric's channel, and I said she wants to be a gangster because it looked like a teardrop, because of her view it looked blurry. So I was like, she has a teardrop or something. And then I had said, what, you trying to be a gangster? And she was like, no, I am a gangster. I was born and raised in the hood. What, you trying to be a gangster? And I commented back and I was like, no, I don't want to be a gangster because I was taught right. I was raised and taught right. And she was like, and she started laughing about that comment that I had said back to her. And I'm like, come on, you have all these small young adults watching you, adults that are older than you, and you're acting like this. Like, sometimes watching it, it disgusts me.
Oh,
It
I know.
disgusts me
It
in
it
a
does.
way,
It
like,
is disgusting.
I'm like, come on, please act your age. Like, if Gerard sees these things, he can show it to the court and be like, hey, if she's actually pregnant, why does she have a tattoo? Why did she get a new tattoo on her face? It's not on her body, but it's in her face. The ink still goes into your body. And I'm like, sometimes, I don't know, there's too many thoughts and emotions that go around about this woman that I'm just like, her mom needs to actually give her a really good lesson. Her mom, I think now that she doesn't have the babies, I feel like, as a mom, to mom advice, take the time to get yourself together. Take the time to demonstrate to the babies and to the judge and to Gerard that you can fix yourself mentally, physically, and emotionally. Because without those babies really literally look up to you. But they can't look up to you the way you're acting.
Right. You would think, to me, she's doing worse off. I mean, more bad off with the kids gone. I mean, I have not seen no change. I mean, she's getting face tattoos, re-piercing her nose, showing condoms on the videos. I don't see any change from her no time soon. Her mother enables it, and her mother will continue to she must help pay something with her mother, or they have something going on. Cause I just don't it's just very strange, the whole relationship. Her mother's always living with her, or she's always there. Like, she doesn't
Yeah.
have other grandkids. Like, allegedly she has a husband. I would never know, because I mean the woman is never anywhere but up under Liv's butt, and they're
Yeah.
just, yeah. So I don't know, but love, I'm gonna go ahead and close this out. I'm sorry to stop and
It's
interrupt
fine.
you, but we're hitting over 2 hours. I'm gonna get ready to end the live, but thank you so much for calling and joining in and giving your thoughts and opinion on everything.
Thank you for having me. It was a
You're
pleasure.
welcome, love. Um, and I thank you so much to everybody that called in. Kitten Zombie, what was it? Deidre, Lynn. Lynn, I dropped the link. I wanted you to call back in, but it's fine, love. I hate that that happened right when you were on. Kimberly, I think that was Kimberly. I'm not sure if I got the name wrong. I'm sorry, love, but thank you so much for calling in. I don't want to rush anybody off, but we are going into 2 hours, and I don't. Girl, I was talking about 30 minutes. This live was gonna be, and we're here 2 hours in. Um, I don't want to make it too long for the replayers, and um I will be back, y'all. Like I said, I will be back. I've been trying to get this membership thing straightened out. I messed up doing the memberships, and now I don't I'm trying to figure out how to do it all over again, to where um you were shaking while you were talking. I said, Kimberly, you sounded great, love. I didn't hear no shaking. You sounded great. Thank you for calling in so much. Make sure you call in next live. I'll drop the link and we can talk. I didn't want to rush you off, but like I said, we're hitting 2 hours, and we've been talking, and yeah. So this memberships thing, I don't know how I'm gonna do it to make it to where everybody affordably can join. Because I have some exclusive content that I want to put up, but I can't because um whatchamacallit, sorry, y'all, meeting. I just I don't I want to do it. Thank you so much, Risa. Thank you, love, for becoming a member. Yes, you said, y'all, I didn't make it affordable because I thought that once I had it, I could edit it and change it up. And I made it, and it's like I YouTube is not giving me an option to switch it. And it's basically making me either disable the comments, or I have to make a new level, but it's a whole thing. But I want to post exclusive content for you guys, for members only. But like I said, I can't get the members working. So once I figure that out, I will have exclusive, like, um content for me, pregnancy content, story times, stuff that you guys want to see more about me. And I will be back when I can, you guys. I might try and do a video after this to put out for tomorrow, because I know, yeah, see, Len, I'm trying to make a new level, but I'm gonna have to fool around with it today while I have some time. I'm gonna fool around with it, and then I'm gonna post it and make it super affordable, so everybody can join. So give me some time on that. I will update you guys in the community post, or I'll come live. Um, and I will give you guys more information on whether or not I'm gonna do the giveaway and how it'll be done. Um, so yeah, you guys. Yes, girl, we want to see the baby. Girl, we still got a while for the baby. I'm not due till the beginning of September, September 11th. I was due the 12th, but it changed to 11. And it's so weird I'm due 9/11. But uh you guys, yeah, so make sure you guys thumbs up this live. Thumbs up the live. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Thank you, XO gang. Again, I appreciate so much for the 2K. I appreciate so much for everybody bearing with everything that I have going on. Thank you guys for showing the support, continuing to just, you guys are great. My mods, I love you guys. And again, I always say it's at the top of the screen. If you guys want the exclusives, early of when I'm gonna post, when I'm gonna go live, videos I'm getting ready to post, lives I'm getting ready to do, giveaway information and everything else. Oh, thank you, Molly. Thank you, love. Yes, Deidre. Yes, I am. Thank you, love. Um, but yes, you guys, I on Instagram I try to always do early, like early news. I sometimes I can't get on there early enough. I'll do the community post, but everybody go and follow my Instagram. I want to try to go live on there too. Spill Tea with Taylor XO. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was a great live. Lynn, thank you, baby, so much for the super chat calling in. Thank you, Kimberly, Deidre, again, Kitten Zombie. Go follow Lynn's channel. Go follow Kitten's channel. Um, Post the link in the chat or post the link under this video if you guys want once we head out, so everybody can go and follow you guys. Hey Capricorn lady, hey Bill. Uh, but yes, you guys, thank you so much. I will give you guys the updates on the memberships. And yes, next week is my birthday, February 9th. So you guys will be having a big live for my birthday. And I'm gonna try to figure out what we can do for that. But yeah, set your date for that. February 9th is my birthday. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope everybody enjoys the rest of their day, the rest of their week, the rest of their school day, work day, whatever you guys got going on. Thank you guys so much for tuning in for another one, and I will be back. So you guys stay tuned. Thank you guys. Have a great day.